What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube? This is the Needed Podcast, episode 217. I've been waiting for an Earl pod. No better time to bring Earl on. And after the Niners rounding a victory over the Eagles this weekend, it's going to be a pleasure. It's going to be an absolute pleasure, boys. The game is ruined. The game is ruined. Mutt is impossible to play. We are in the actual midst of a rebellion, boys. There's a rebellion going on that's bigger than most right now. I don't know if you guys are participating in Pack Strike 2024. I don't know if you guys are down for Pack Strike 2024. Let me know if you're participating. I myself am not participating in 2024 Pack Strike. You know. Wow, Jones just dunked on Matty Ice. If you're broke, just say that. Love to see it. In fact, middle of Pack Strike right now. But the good news is that the community leaders, do you guys view me as a community? Am I a community leader? Am I a leader of the community? Am I? The community leaders we're having a round table. We're having a round table discussion. What does that mean? We're going to find out. Will you guys watch the round table discussion? Now, I'll be honest. The Pac-Men, you guys don't like me. You know why? Because I am Mr. Get Good. That's it. Get good. You know? Skill issue. That's how I feel. Everything reverts back to skill issue. It does. You know? Get good. I am Mr. Get Good. That is me. So we'll see. But we will have a round table, Arthur's round table, also known as the Mutt round table. I don't know who's on the round table. I don't know. Am I going to be the only person that cares about being good on the round table? I don't know. Does somebody if somebody is good at Madden, does their opinion count? That's a question I pose to the chatters. If someone is good at Madden, does their opinion matter? Should it matter more? Should it matter less? Who knows? All of these questions will be answered on the round table. I don't know. Wouldn't everybody want to be good at video games? I don't know why people think it's acceptable to be shit. I'll tell you something, man. For me, it's unacceptable to be shit. All right? And if I am shit, I'm shit at a lot of things, boys. I'll tell you that. A lot of video games as well. If I'm shit at something, I need not complain about it because I am shit. And I've accepted that I am shit. Okay, boys? But you know who knows about Mutt is Earl. But the round table apparently will be Friday at 8 p.m. Do I bring the devil's advocate vibe to the round table? Do I bring controversy to the round table? Do I make it the most watched round table in the history of Madden? What type of energy do I bring on Friday? There he is, Eric Rayweather. Will he be part of the round table? He seems like a round table guy. He seems like a round table leader. Be a dick. I don't like being a dick because, you know, these guys are my friends. Am I supposed to be a dick and tell them they suck? Nobody likes to hear that, you know? That's the problem. That's the problem with not only the MUT community, with America. People don't like getting told that they suck. I do take it serious. I'm here for a different America. I'm here for a different MUT community. I'm here for a different fucking attitude. That's what I'm here for, okay? Will Drini be at the round table? Juicy, I've heard some bad things about you. I heard you made an Arab money joke about Dottie. We've heard some bad things. Will it be all white people at the table? Maybe we need Rel. Maybe we need Rel at the table. I think Rel should come to the table. I think we should have our own table too. I think we should have our own round table. We need some diversity. Let's just have our own round table of men. All right, but like I said, more of this will come Friday. I don't want to bust my load right now. All right, but I just know I'm taking notes. I will be the most prepared person at the round table. Okay, all right. After the round table, elephant walk. What's that? What's the elephant walk? I gotta Google this. Is this something sexual? Why do they call it an elephant walk? Oh, the Connor strut? That's the elephant walk? Every year, they bitch about MUT. AC Dix, gifted. Speaking of gifted, we have a gift tonight. All right, before this gets nasty, people want everything, dude. You know what I learned in life? People never are satisfied. No one's ever satisfied. All right? The MUT community will bitch no matter what. No matter fucking what, they will cry. They will fucking cry like little babies. They got an entire program designed, an entire program designed for motherfuckers that don't want to play the game. Designed for menu streamers, designed for binder guys, designed for snipers, designed for auction house lords. They got an entire fucking promo simply for them to make coins and farm and play the auction house and build their sets. And that actual program inflated the market so much that 82s are going for 50K, 84s are 100K, 85s are 250K. Jamar Chase is 300,000 coins. So if the 86s and the 84s and the 82s are that high, what the fuck do you think the new limited's going to be? It's simple supply and demand out here, boys. There's so many goddamn coins out there in the world. Let's just be real. Nobody bitched about the goddamn MUT prices until the fuck Team Diamonds came around. Boom. Team Diamonds took the market like this. And if you're not out there taking advantage of Team Diamonds, you're getting railed. So if you're not grinding Team Diamonds and you're not winning Super Bowls, you know what you got to do. You got to come out of pocket. And all of a sudden, the content creators, they don't want to spend another $15,000 or whatever the hell. Because we're just not making money like we were fucking 2 months ago, 3 months ago. But me, I grinded the sets, boys. We grinded the sets. We got our coins. We got our JJY. You know why? Because some people want it. And some people need it. And obviously, those dudes that aren't grinding sets, they don't really need it that bad. I'm a grinder. I'm about the action, boss. All right. Speaking of grinders, Brock Purdy. All right, finish this sentence, boys. Brock Purdy is a top blank quarterback in the NFL. Good questions from the boys. Yo, Mr. Earl, are you here?
Yo,
What's up?
what's good?
Now, I just posed a question to the chat.
Yeah, I saw that question.
Oh, yeah.
Saw
A lot of bad answers?
delusion. A lot of delusion.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Where do you have Brock Purdy as a top blank quarterback in the NFL?
Well, I think the list is obviously fluid, but this year, I don't know how you could say that he's not the number one right now.
So he's the
But
best.
we're talking about, I guess, career wise. His career just started, so. But in terms of, I'd probably put him top 7. And we're talking about the last 2 seasons.
Okay. Is there any quarterback in the NFL you would trade Purdy for right now?
Yeah, only Mahomes.
Mahomes. But Mahomes comes with a crazy contract. You couldn't have everybody you have.
Yeah, I would keep Purdy. So I wouldn't honestly. I want for his contract because he can't get a new contract till 2025. So I would rather have him.
Well,
over
he'll get one
everybody
next
right
year.
now.
He'll get one next year.
Well, at the end of 2025. So
There
because he was drafted last year, 4-year contract. So.
After his third year, they're gonna give him a contract after next year or the middle of next year.
He can't even negotiate to 2025. That's the crazy part. Yeah.
So Purdy's the best quarterback in the NFL. So you're feeling great about the Niners right now. Is this the best Niners team in your lifetime or what?
I would say in terms of quarterback play, at least best quarterback in my adult lifetime. Yeah.
So he's better. So he's better than Kaepernick and better than Alex Smith.
Yeah, I don't think Kaepernick was sustainable for what he was doing, and Alex Smith was like, honestly, I love Alex Smith, but he was more of a Jimmy G type of quarterback for us.
For sure. So by that notion, you never saw a Super Bowl because your lifetime didn't include Steve Young and Joe Montana then.
I mean, I was 2 years old when we won our last one.
There it is. So this could be your first Super Bowl year. Are you feeling it?
I mean, for a season, I mean, this is the most confident I've ever been as a Niners fan to make it to the Super Bowl and win it. AFC's weak. NFC is, the NFC. I already said in the beginning of the year that the NFC team's going to win this year. So it just didn't. I had the Bills and the Niners as my Super Bowl prediction. I don't know. It could still happen. But, yeah.
So, you think the Bills are pretty good?
I don't think the Bills are that good, honestly. They had a lot of defensive injuries that really knocked them down. And obviously Josh Allen, I think, kind of took a step back. Didn't he get a new offensive coordinator this year? I'm pretty sure.
I'm not up on my Bills knowledge.
Well, anyways, but yeah, he's kind of taken a step back since last year in terms of protecting the ball. So if you can't protect the ball in the league, you're going to lose games.
So were you surprised at the Eagles versus Niners? Were you surprised by that outcome of how easily you guys moved the ball?
I mean, I was a little bit nervous in the first quarter, but then I saw that we stopped you guys to 2 field goals in the first quarter. We
Yeah.
couldn't move the ball in the first quarter, so that was really the only thing that made me nervous. But once we got up 7-6, I just knew it was going to be a tough time for you guys. Because I had a feeling that, like, the way you guys have been winning isn't sustainable against great teams. So, you guys
But we
finished
just
game.
did it like 6 weeks in a row against good teams.
Right, but those, not the
Eventually,
defenses
yeah,
that
right.
we had.
Eventually, it's gonna they're gonna lose.
It's going to catch up to you.
Eventually, they're not. They're gonna get their shit pushed in, and they're not gonna be physical enough, and they're gonna get tired, and they're gonna get their shit beat out of them. And it happened.
Right.
You know, you
And
can't
that's
go through the gauntlet. It's the gauntlet for a reason. You know.
Right. And the funny thing is, like, people are bringing up the rest excuse, but the Niners have 2 situations this season where they played 3 games in 11 days, twice this season, and played, I think, 4 or 5 teams coming off a bye week. So, like, the 3-game stretch that we lost, the 3-game stretch that we lost, like, we were just coming out of a 3 games playing in 11 days. So,
but for this week, y'all had an advantage.
yeah, I mean, the rest advantage was there.
That's what it is. They give you the team on the schedule. You play the game. That's all.
Right.
You know, but the Eagles were due for that.
You got. I mean, I don't know how you guys are going to beat Dallas, though. That's the thing. Dallas is looking. I mean, this is the thing too. Everybody wants to bring up Dak. Dak's doing amazing shit right now. I've always kind of like been a Dak fan. Like, you can't really say anything bad about him as a person or anything like that, but like, he hasn't really played a team that's over 500 and won.
He hasn't.
Like, people will bring up the Seahawks game, but they're 500 right now. So
yeah,
when I bring up Purdy stats, I don't bring up the Seahawks game because they're 500. They're not. They're just 500.
Yeah,
so,
right.
He hasn't put up those stats against teams that are good.
This is
You
true.
could go through his schedule. He got what? He played Washington, New York Giants.
Shitters.
Yeah, bad teams.
Yeah.
So
the Cowboys that's what they do, and they beat up on shitters. That's what they do.
This is going to, like, the thing is though, like, if Dak wins these next few games and the Niners
MVP.
Yeah, no, I think he has a better case to win MVP if he wins out than Purdy does if he wins out. I will admit that.
I think it depends on number 1 seed in the NFC. That's what I think.
I mean, yeah, I think that too. But that stretch that Dallas has the rest of the season is going to be tough for them.
They got the toughest out of all the teams right now. They really do.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I don't know what the other notion is, that Purdy's a check down king. Like, that's the stupidest
I mean, he is,
thing.
but he's good at it. I don't know why they hate that. Like, why the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
he's number 1 in deep ball accuracy and deep ball EPA.
All right.
But I mean, it's I could literally link it, but
Okay. I don't need no dumbass nerd stats. All right. Dude got the
he's
Monstars
all right. He's
playing
number
offense.
1 in everything, basically.
See, I think McCaffrey's the MVP. I think he's a god, but Purdy.
McCaffrey's great, but there's something that people aren't really thinking outside the box of, right? When CMC was playing with all these weapons and Jimmy G last year, we were averaging about 25 points per game. And then when Jimmy G unfortunately got hurt, Purdy came in, and we started scoring 33 points per game. So there's a possibility there that Purdy, yes, he might be surrounded by superstars, but he's also elevating the talent of these superstars. Like, that's something that's not being brought up, because you can't stack the box against Purdy, but you can stack the box against Jimmy G because he doesn't push the ball down the field. You know what I mean? So, with Ayuk starting to get the looks, and then Debo, obviously you can put Debo anywhere.
No,
but
Debo sucks.
I mean, he only had one. That's the thing too. That's funny. It's like Debo only had 1 touchdown this season up until
he sucks.
Eagles game.
Yeah, he sucks.
So
now you were right about Ayuk. Ayuk is like top 10. You got Ayuk in top 10?
Absolutely.
Got to. Oh yeah, because you were a big Ayuk head fake guy early when he was drafted.
When he drafted, yeah.
On head fakes.
I got made.
Head fakes. Like, you knew. Ball
I got made fun
Ayuk.
of about head fakes, but like you understand, there's different types of route running. Like, I played a little wide receiver, being able to sell the route and then go in the opposite way. Like,
He's good at that.
it helps with. Yeah, head fakes help.
I mean, Ayuk is tough. I can't lie. I mean, I can't listen. The only person I think sucks is Debo. I think anybody can do what Debo does, and y'all be fine. That's how I feel. I think he's the most
I absolutely don't think Debo's replaceable like that. No shot. The stuff that Debo does, nobody really could do at his position because he's a playmaker. You know what I mean? Like he's being able to be shuffled around in the backfield. Basically, we have two CMCs back there. You know what I
Okay.
mean? No, no, no.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like
Chris,
CMC will line up a wide receiver, Debo will line up a running back, and that creates matchup problems for the defense because
because of Christian
your rules
McCaffrey.
change.
Because of
Your
Christian
rules
McCaffrey.
change.
Because of Christian
But
McCaffrey.
Debo's still doing stuff back
Because
there
of
too,
Christian
though.
McCaffrey. No. Christian McCaffrey is better than everything on the field than Debo Samuel.
The CMC a better player? Yes, 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 yes. He is.
He's better at everything.
I mean,
I
they're
mean,
they are
what-
they're like so what I'm saying, they're interchangeable.
Mm,
Are they not? Are they not though?
no.
Like you don't think we can win games with Debo and without CMC?
I mean, you could win games because you're a good team. But like, if I asked you right now, if you had to trade one player from the Niners, would you trade Christian McCaffrey or the Debo? Who would you get rid of?
Well, it'd be Debo.
Okay,
But that-
all right, there we go.
It's just funny, like the Niners only good because of CMC. Like
No,
we
they're
had
good because
we
of
had some
Christian
media.
McCaffrey and George Kittle's like a god. He's a Hall of Famer. Then Ayuk, I
Yeah.
just told you Ayuk is really good, and Purdy's slinging the ball. He's put it on target, even if it's under 10 yards. He's putting that bitch right where it needs to be.
Right. I mean, we're still number one rushing teams, even with Jimmy G and not even top 15 running backs. Would you say? Mostert wasn't the top 15 running back. He always got hurt too. Elijah
Yeah, but it's
Mitchell,
just-
like.
I mean, yeah. We'll see.
So I just find it funny that they just want to say superstars. Every elite quarterback has superstars.
You're right about that. That's
You know
a
what I
bad
mean?
excuse. That's a bad. I don't like the excuse.
The
'Cause
only
Mahomes
one
had
that
it
has
for
the
how
argument
long?
is Mahomes.
Yeah, now, but what did he have through his whole career before the last 2 years?
Tyreek.
Tyreek and Kelsey. They were gods.
So it's
They
just
were
like
gods.
it's just funny. Like what happened? What happened with Jalen Hurts when he didn't have AJ Brown or Devontae Smith? He didn't look like a
went to
freaking
the
top
playoffs.
15.
He went to the playoffs.
He didn't look top 15.
No, but he had rookie Devontae Smith.
Yeah, you might be right about that. But when until he got AJ Brown, that's when he really turned it on, right?
Oh yeah.
You know. Same with Josh Allen when he got Stephon Diggs.
100%. Everybody needs
so
teammates. That's football.
yeah.
Team. That's a corny excuse. Really.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, and
it's
honestly,
just-
I feel like y'all coach is more important than the players. Like, shit.
I mean, Shanahan's up there. Yeah, I mean, top 2 play caller, probably
Yeah, but
top
he's a
1 in
shitty
my
coach.
eyes.
He's not a big game coach though.
I think he's adjusted this year though,
I don't know.
in terms
but
of like.
he
'cause he
choked-
would literally-
he choked the NFC Championship game. No, he choked it. He did.
I mean, I don't know what you can do with no quarterbacks.
No, you could throw the challenge flag on that fourth down.
I mean, that's kind of the NFL. That was the whole NFL's job to put that in the rule books for a reason.
No,
That's supposed to
his
be a
job.
sky judge job.
Yeah,
They even
but
said that.
he still got though. Just the situation, like it was a fourth down. It's the first half. Don't really matter that much. You know what I mean? Like he got to throw that shit. Like he got to Earl. You got. It's okay. He could be a great coach and still be questioned. He can't be.
I think
good.
I think if that play happened on his sideline instead of the Eagles sideline, he probably would have challenged it.
Oh, for sure. But shit.
You know,
oh well. But yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But this year, like, he used to just like live and die by his game plan. Now he's actually adjusting. Like, that's what was kind of making me nervous about the Eagles game this week. It was like, okay, he's down 6-0. He's got -6 yards of offense. Is he going to be the old Kyle Shanahan and just stick to what he's continuing to do, or is he going to adjust? And he actually adjusted. So that's maturity from Shanahan. But I don't know, man. What else you got for me? That Eagles game. I mean, if it was going to be anything, I think it was going to be a blowout. I didn't think it was going to be a close game. It was either going to be like, you guys are just going to dominate, or we're going to dominate. But there was no shot of that game being close.
Yeah, I mean, if we would have scored some touchdowns early, it would have put a little more pressure, a little more sweat. But
Right.
it's just like Madden. When you hold somebody field goals, you get like a relief, like a big relief.
Right. I mean, the thing is too is like if you stop somebody to 6 off 2 scores off the 2 opportunities in the red zone and you get 7, like I feel like you're more confident than scoring on your first drive and getting 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
makes
just stopped them for 2 drives in your own red zone and held them to 3. Like I don't know, personally for me it would be like if I was playing Madden, I feel way more confident after I stopped you twice. You know, so but
It was
yeah.
tough. So somebody got
What?
banned from the Madden live event.
AI Nash?
I'm
I'm reading it.
I need to tweet.
Yeah, I'm reading.
I have a lot of Eagles shit. Eagles fans are in shambles when they lose. I don't know what Niners are like, but we go in absolute
Mm-hmm.
shambles. We suck. We're gonna lose. We lost. We might as well tank. People are saying tank.
A take? No way. That's
No,
crazy. I
it's
mean, they're
nasty.
not. I used to be in the Niners Twitter spaces a lot, and they just be too toxic. It's nasty in there.
You're the most
Like
toxic person
you'll see
there is.
somebody, you'll see somebody get picked up, right? And like so, there was like somebody that has a big name that gets picked up out of free agency, and because the Niners didn't go after them, they want to fire John Lynch. So we have those type of fans. I kind of stayed away from that this offseason though, but nah, that's crazy that Nash got banned though. This is the thing. Other two, like we get into Madden if you want.
Oh yeah, for sure. Where's the link to this
Yeah.
tweet, Maddie? Do some fucking work, Maddie. Jesus Christ, dude. He's just saying shit.
Yeah, so like I don't know this mad stuff like with the bans and stuff like I don't know why they're auditing accounts. Literally, what they play tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's why I was. That's why I would like look. That's why I would never like fucking buy coins ever if I was in a situation ever. Like, I
Right.
feel like
It doesn't make sense to ever buy coin. I mean, it makes. I'm not gonna say that. It makes sense for some people to buy them, but in terms of like, it's just the fact that he gets banned a day before the tournament instead of auditing his account throughout the year if he's competing. That's just kind of wild. But
oh, he got banned for his old domestic abuse charges. That was damn. That's tough.
wow, they did a background check. That's tough. That is tough.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
I mean, what are they supposed to do? A background check on everybody in the bracket? Everybody needs a background check?
Well, they did background checks when I was competing too.
They ain't do that shit to me. They ain't telling me I
They
had
did
dirt. The fuck no, they ain't do no background check to me.
Shit, that's crazy.
Fuck no. I don't know,
Damn.
dude.
I thought
That's
they,
tough.
they had to do background checks before they'd even fly you out. At least that was when we were competing.
I
Maybe
don't
it's
even-
changed, obviously.
No,
But
they probably didn't even fly out yet. They probably flew out Tuesday. When was this? Oh, last night? I don't know.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I guess he should be there. Who knows? Attack on
Damn.
Black Madden. Damn, that's tough. Maybe I could replace
They,
him.
they wouldn't like me at the round table if I was to discuss Mutt. I have a lot of off the wall topics about Mutt.
Oh, we'll get into them. But anyway, I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
boys, this is good for my Madden Bowl points. You know, another person's not going to pass me. That's, I mean, all in all, you know, listen. He got popped. Madden Bowl gets a little closer, boys. No more Dallas game. No, I couldn't go to Dallas. I have a flight, but I'm too close to Madden Bowl to bullshit. You know, I can't take a tournament lightly right now. I got to play 100%.
You gotta lock in.
All right, so Earl, how do you think about the mutt scene? Like, what's how you? And first of all, why did we quit Madden? Because you're Mr. Madden. We got cross play. Are you not a top 500 player in the world? Why are you not in these tournaments? Talk. We want to know. We want to see the Earl runs in the tournaments. Like, what's up?
It's Battlefy, man. It's 100% Battlefy. The first year that we had Battlefy, I was working in my old job, and they couldn't even push the game back 15 minutes. I was literally 15 minutes from my house. So it's just like
So
for
you
the
wanted
tournament
to push
game.
it. So you wanted to push a game back. You knew you had a tournament game and you were late.
I was not so much I was late. It's the fact that I had no opportunity to get to my house. You know, like I think it was Madden 20 actually. I had to fight through the double. What was it? Double limb, right? And they DQ'd me, so I had to fight all the way until up to my last game through single limb and losers bracket.
So
So it's just like, but that's not the only thing that like turned me off to Battlefy. Like last year, it took me 2 hours to get into a single game. You know, like this is when I had all the time in the world to play a game. I think it was when we were doing it was on the weekend still. And it's just the fact that people were sending me regs games on Battlefy. Then the person, I couldn't accept invites because I think I was on PlayStation. We had an issue with PlayStation players not being able to send invites. And then, like, obviously the admins just, like, are letting people send regs games. And then it takes 30 more minutes for it to get canceled. So, it's just, in terms of Battlefy, bro, like, that shit is just, it's just ass to me. And then everything else with the game is just, I didn't really have the drive anymore. I just didn't feel like playing it. I felt like after playing 2K's last couple of years, it's been a lot more enjoyable because it's more 5-on-5
Mm-hmm.
instead of like 1v1 and a bunch of computers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah,
like
for sure.
I think it's just more interactive with like viewers and stuff when I just pick people up from the chat and play 2K. So it's just a lot more fun to me.
I mean, that's the point. That's the point.
Yeah,
Now,
I
so what do you
I've been
think
playing
about
Madden
the
since
MUT
I was
this year?
4 years old.
Yeah. All
So
right. How did you start the Madden? Because you said you're 31.
yeah, I'm 31. I mean, I
Okay.
played
How
on
did you
Super
start
Nintendo.
video games? Like, how was that a part of your life? Like when you were a kid?
I played on Super Nintendo. It was like Madden. I think '96 was my first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played like a bunch of WWF games and stuff. But I always just like gravitated to gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And then like all the way through like high school, I would always when I played football for my team, for my high school team, I would always like the Madden would always come out in the middle of the summer. So like I would bring the game to practice,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would go to my friend's house and we'd have like a round robin tournament, and I'd always win the tournaments. So
Mm.
I
So you
always
were a
got
sweat. Okay.
yeah, I was a super sweat on Madden, and I used to like Madden '09. Uh, the Saints were actually kind of pretty good with Reggie Bush, so I'd use Reggie
Oh yeah.
Bush at fullback and full house, and I would just run wheels, which is
Oh my god.
unstoppable, people. Yeah.
So you were
So the
cheese
wheel
ball
routes.
early cheese
I mean,
ball.
I was cheesy. I was
Mm-hmm.
cheesy. I was. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I admit it. You know, I always played off meta though. That's kind
Mm-hmm.
of how I always pride myself in playing. Took everything I learned from real football and tried to apply it to this game as much as I could. But so I don't know, man. It's just I just always been into gaming. Halo 3. Halo 3 was a big one. We'd always have like System Link. We'd have like
LAN
four.
tournament. You had LAN
Yeah,
parties.
yeah, we had LAN
Okay.
parties, drink some brewskis, play freaking Halo 3, play Infected. We'd have four
Okay.
Xboxes, four TVs, 16 people over. Gets pretty crazy. So, but that was
Nice.
kind of fun. Yeah,
There you
that's my
go.
online gaming thing.
Now, when did you like become like, all right, I want to be like really competent, man? When do I really want to try that?
When I was winning tournaments in the Marine Corps, like
Mm-hmm.
we had a bunch of mad tournaments in Japan, and like I'd always beat people by like 30 points, and I was like, oh, and that's when after I got out of the Marine Corps, I was like, I found out about Twitch and all these competitive Madden tournaments and stuff like that. So I wanted to test the waters, like the first time, I think my first 3 or 4 months, I was trying to play top players. Like Seattle Bum was a pretty good player back then,
Mm-hmm.
and I had like a silver team, and I beat him with a silver team. That's kind of when my stream started to take off when I was trying to get partnered.
Okay.
So like people were like, there's just no way he beat him with a silver team. So that was kind of crazy times when you're able to beat people with true budget squads. It was I think 69 overall. Blaine Gabbert was my quarterback when I played Seattle Bum, so which was pretty fun.
There you go.
But yeah, and then the club series came out, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta start playing for my favorite team.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And
So
then you won Club Series. That
yeah,
had to be the highlight of the gaming career, huh?
highlight yeah my Madden competitive career for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
It was really awesome experience being able to like obviously Raheem actually is like one of the coolest people. He came in my stream when I was streaming Cold War, and he dropped like a
Okay.
6 month sub in advance before his NFL season started. So that was pretty cool, just out of the blue. But
Now, do you ever
what's
regret
up?
not kicking a field goal against D Croft?
Absolutely not, because I'm no
Mm.
pussy.
Mm.
You
There
know
you
what I
go.
mean? Like I think, bro, like that's just so pussy to me. Like just to
Mm.
not have a shutout.
You might
Like
be right. I
you,
mean,
you
you're not
you're
wrong.
there, you're there to win the tournament. So like I feel like yeah, I got shut out, but like I have a lot more pride than taking a field goal in a spot where I'm trying to get touchdowns at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like that's just fucking ridiculous
Now,
for
would you?
anybody to think about taking a field goal there.
Now, would you ever kneel the ball out on yourself and run the clock out?
Kneel it out?
Yeah, like
Like what do you mean? Like when I'm winning?
no, when you're getting blowed out like that, you want to go home. I've been blowed out on the stage before. I want to go the fuck
No,
home. Like, nah,
hell
no.
no. I mean, bro, no. I'm way too competitive to do all that. I'm trying to get seven
Shit,
regardless.
I am too.
I
And I'm
could, I
ready to
could
say
never do
no.
that. I could never do that. There's people that do that.
Shit, yeah, but that's what I
Nah,
tell, bro.
that's
I was the same way until one time Trini was beating the fuck out of me, dude. I was like, yo, I want to get off this fucking stage right now. I was all embarrassed and
oh,
shit. I'm
that's
like, damn, bro.
crazy.
I didn't kneel out. I didn't do it, but I fucking wanted to. I'll tell you that. I'll never forget I wanted to so bad. I'm like, yo, get me the
There's been
fuck. I just want to quit.
there's been a couple players that quit in the third quarter, haven't there? Or they forced them to keep playing or something.
No, I mean, I don't think I'd ever quit. I don't know,
I
but
don't know, man.
it would take a lot.
I'm way too competitive for that. I don't know. I played football. I just have that mentality. It's kind of like a flaw of mine of how competitive I truly am. So I just
Mm-hmm.
don't quit on shit. You know, I'm like yeah, oh, you quit Madden. I'm like, yeah, but it's just not fun. You know, but like when I played football on the All Marine team in Japan, I was the starting center for our team in the championship, and I blindsided the guy in front of the referee. And the referee is a lieutenant colonel, is actually our provost marshal, which is like in charge of me, is like my big boss. He kicked
Mm-hmm.
me out of the game. He kicked me out of the game in the championship, and then so I was sitting in the crowd with my pads on and shit, and our backup center gave up 2 sacks, and we were only down by like 3 points, and we
It's
ended up
tough.
losing the championship. So it's
Now,
just like,
did you play against
yeah.
Japanese? Did you play against Japanese over there? Like, who'd you play against?
So we played against a bunch of Marine Corps bases.
Okay.
Yeah, we played against a bunch of Marine Corps bases. We traveled up, we flew to Yokosuka, where they had like the top running back. Yeah, I think it was like a Japanese dude, but they had the high schools up there, and he was pretty good. He was pretty good. We ended up winning, but like he still ran for like 140 yards.
Mm,
But he
it's tough.
like literally just got out of high school, yeah.
And so,
So
like, all right. So when you were in Marine Corps, was it ever like, I want to do this for a career, or were you like, I'm just want to get in and out?
when I went into it, I kind of was like, oh, I'm just gonna see how it goes, And then
Mm-hmm.
I was stationed in obviously Japan, and I was stationed in Quantico. I was told twice that I'd never seen the real Marine Corps by being in the places where I was stationed at. Because everybody thinks the real Marine Corps, they're talking about Pendleton, they're talking about like Lejeune. So, and I was an MP, military police, did field side and PMO side. PMO side is like your base police. It's like what cops do outside right now, you know. But and then field side is like more of a deployable unit. So, but that was yeah. It's just I was actually gonna go to PMI school to be a primary military instructor for shooting, but I was getting out anyways. But and then I got called to do honor guard my last 9 months in the Marine Corps. So I was like, that's a really honorable way to go out, is to perform honors for a lot of military families that lost their loved ones. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's kind of like a good send out, because I was just ready kind of to move on, So, but yeah,
Okay.
the honor guard was probably that was probably the hardest thing I ever did in the Marine Corps. Like especially the first one. The first funeral was like really hard for me, because it's like you got the families crying. It was somebody that like died overseas recently, so it's kind of like it kind of hits you really really hard, because it could have been you. You know what I mean? So it's like um, so yeah, that one really hit me. And then like it might sound insensitive, but you kind of just it kind of becomes like you're there to do a job at that point. After the first one, you kind of become like numb to it. You still like feel for them, but like it kind of just becomes like a job for it. But I never really took it like that. I always thought it was honorable for no matter what, but I don't know. Sometimes you just become like insensitive to certain things,
Mm-hmm.
So it was still honorable for me to do. Like it still hit me. It's just not as hard as the first one.
You became
You know what I
numb.
mean?
You
Yeah,
became numb to it. Yeah, I understand.
basically. Yeah. Because
Okay,
yeah,
so
you like fold the flag, you carry the casket, you do the 21 gun salute, like. So yeah, it's just yeah, it was just a little bit tougher. And but yeah, so that was like my last 9 months in the Marine Corps, and I was just like, I wanted to get out, so. And I wanted to be a cop, but I also wanted to go to school. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to school, but then Like I got denied by Arizona State and San Jose State because I messed up my sophomore year by getting 1D, you
It's
know.
tough.
And it was over freaking I think what 8 years ago at the time. So they still keep track of all that shit. It's
Oh
outrageous.
yeah, that's tough. So what's now? Like, what's the? You want another job, or you want to just be a gamer? Like, what are you looking at?
Um, I don't know. I was actually just signed up for doing Uber delivery stuff, so I'm
I feel
supposed
like
to get
that's always
some
been that would
more
always
back.
be a good job to be like
Uh,
a streamer and a Uber dude. I feel like
yeah, I
that'd be like
think
the perfect mix, for real, for real.
yeah, I think it'd be pretty chill, laid back, and I feel like it's something you could really pick up anywhere, you know.
Yeah,
But right now, I'm trying to focus on getting healthier. Um, I've always wanted to be a cop, but I didn't like after the stuff that happened like 2020 through the couple years after that too, like all the protest stuff going on. So that was kind of rough. There's a lot of bad apples that needed to get weeded out of these police departments,
mm-hmm.
So it's just like the other thing is too is like you could do so much good in this world, but because of the badge that you wear, I kind of got this too as an MP in the Marine Corps. I was like, because of the badge you wear, all that good that you do just goes out the window because you wear the uniform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So
like the public perception,
right,
right?
right,
Like
right.
that don't know you, but all you
Yeah.
can really control is the people you do affect on a personal
Hmm.
basis. You know, like that's
Right.
what's important because like police are always going to look like bad police, you know, to the naked, like the perception of them, just like the military police. The perception
Hmm.
is they're pigs, right? Like that's just the perception of
Yeah.
the narrative, you know. And so the only thing you can do, you can't change that narrative. There's not one police officer or one military police or anybody that can change that overall narrative. All they can do is care about the people they affect on a daily basis for the most part, really. That's all. So yeah, but I
Right.
would feel that like if I was a cop and I was doing, and I feel like I was a good ass cop, right? And I was doing hella work, and you just can never change the national narrative of it. And that's not your job, you know. That's not policemen's job to change the national
No.
narrative.
I mean,
That's never
the
going to
thing is,
change.
too, I always grew up in like a diverse neighborhood, so it's like, well, especially in high school, like. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
anybody's familiar with Gunderson High School or it's from the Bay Area or from San Jose, but Gunderson is one of the most diverse high schools in the entire Bay Area. And just like being friends with like every single culture, I think really, I'm like my eyes were already open to like what's going on, but like just understanding people's culture, I think was just honestly the greatest thing that could have happened to me because it was an opportunity where I kind of got lucky with my middle school. I guess lucky in a way. Like it's kind of like what's it called? It's like a lottery they call it. But like when I said I was gonna go to Gunderson, all my friends was like, "Dude, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get stabbed." I'm like, "No, I'm not, dude." And honestly, it was like the greatest people that I've ever met in my life was going to Gunderson and stuff. So, but I think the first instance where I saw like in person the way that cops can be really bad is in the way they treat people of different ethnicities is when I was riding with my friend, and my friend's Hispanic, and then my other friend he's black, and we were all I was in the back seat as well, and the police officer came up to the car, and he would look in the front seat and then look in the back, and his whole mood changed when he looked at me and he saw me in the back. I was saying to myself like. This could have went really a lot worse if I wasn't in the car back with in the back of the car with them. So I was like, dude, it's kind of wild how people are ingrained into racism because I don't think like you're not you're raised and born to like to love, you know what I mean? Like I feel like with like racist people, they're more so like that's taught really, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like it's something you're taught by your parents. It's pretty freaking nasty, but it just comes to like you're born to love and you're taught to hate, man. That shit is just it's just nasty, and I wish more people could open up their eyes to like showing love and positivity in the world. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's just yeah, it's a tough world we definitely living in right now. It's
Yeah.
just it just yeah. So it's just like I still want to be a cop in the back of my mind. Like if I lose my weight and stuff, like I still kind of want to do it. You know, just so I can like be who I am, you know, and try to like spread positivity through the department and stuff. But like, it's tough now when you really think about it. And I'm getting older too. I'm 31, so it's like,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
old as
getting
fuck,
old
bro.
fast.
Yeah,
You're what, 34, 35?
I'm 36.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it's just, nah, it's truly tough, you know. Like I feel like if I were to walk around in my neighborhood and I had a big ass TV under my hand, nobody's gonna question me with running around with a big ass TV in my hand. You know what I mean? But like, if somebody that don't look like me or somebody with a darker pigmentation doesn't look like me, you're gonna have 3 or 4 cop cars get called in that neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like that's just so wrong to me. That's just so wrong to me. People need to start being treated for how they treat others instead of what they look like, man.
You might have to be a
So
cop. That might have to be the goal now. You could change. You could change the narrative.
yeah, I mean, just gotta get back in shape, man. That's it.
Okay, so fitness streams coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I just got a one of those what's it called?
Peloton.
Those rowers. Yeah, no, no, rowers. It's
Oh
better than
shit, you
Peloton.
gonna die.
Yeah, the
So
rowers,
what?
the rowers are actually kind of crazy.
You gonna die,
Now,
bro.
yeah, I mean,
You gotta do like 2 minutes. That's it. And at first, bro. You gonna
yeah,
do
nah,
that, bro?
that shit kicked my ass the first time I did it, bro. I only lasted about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but yeah, the rowers, man, like that shit. And you know what's cool about the rowers now is too, they're really interactive. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
it's like
so
the rowers.
are you seeing? Is there like a screen where you like watch the river and shit?
Yeah, you can watch the river. You can watch Netflix. Like it's actually a lot. Honestly, it's more like motivating than just running on a treadmill.
Hmm. There you go.
You know what I mean?
Can you ever do like a VR mask with the rower? That might be crazy.
It would be crazy. I don't
There
think
you
it
go.
doesn't have that feature, but
I think you need to work on that feature. I think you could be the one to put it in the market. The VR mask mid rowing and like be able to look around and
they
see
do.
like the
They
river. That might be
yeah,
cracked.
they do have like virtual games and stuff on it. That's pretty clean.
There you
You
go.
know. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely a kick-ass workout. I've already lost, I think, 10 to 15 pounds, so it's progress. So
There you go, Maddie.
yeah.
There. That's what Maddie need. They can get it going. Just like that. Just like that. So
Yeah.
what's the gaming schedule like? You said it's pretty nasty for you right now in the life.
My schedule is all over the place when it comes to streaming. Like lately, over the last week or so, I've taken a lot of breaks from streaming after
Mm-hmm.
streaming for a damn good freaking I don't know how many days straight. But now it's just like I don't know. I'm just trying to get a mental reset, really.
Mm-hmm.
Um, After streaming for so long, you kind of take away from yourself, really. So I feel
Yeah.
like in turn, that's not just from gaming. You know what I mean? It's like people work so damn freaking hard. They don't have time for themselves. You know, you got to create time for yourself, create time for your mental. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so right now I've just been doing a little bit of that stuff. So it's
What's what's like your goals in streaming? Like, do you have goals? Do you have like aspirations to make this like a super
well,
career for you or what?
um, yeah, I think what's with streaming, I think that definitely is one of my goals. It's a tough goal because I'm branching into a new community.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but as long as like I've played with a lot of big streamers in the 2K community, a lot of professional 2K players, so my name's already out there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, but overall, yeah, I mean it'd be a nice career to have. I feel like working for yourself on your own schedule, not really having to worry about other people telling you what to do and setting your schedule and not giving you the paid time off that you want on certain days. I think that's just the work that people do. It just doesn't seem like people are happy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, obviously it needs to be done. You know, you got family, you got to put food on the table, you got to put housing over their heads. You know, but I feel like everybody needs to find that passion that drives them. You know, that makes them happy to do what they do because the moment that you find that job, it doesn't become a job anymore. It's your way of life. It's something you love doing, you
For
know,
sure.
but it's really difficult working for yourself. You probably work longer hours than the regular person for sure, and that's what takes. I feel like the biggest toll on your mental is just, hey, I need to take a break here. I have the luxury to take a break because I work for myself. So yeah, I might take a day off, you know. So, but yeah, it's just but yeah, in terms of being able to just make a career, obviously I would want a streaming career, content creation career, and I need to really dedicate myself to putting out more content in terms of like YouTube, TikTok, and stuff like that. That's something I've personally been lacking,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that's something I need to improve on. So that's the goal going forward.
There you go.
Yeah. What else you got?
All right.
I'm
Kev,
sorry. I'm,
you're
I'm
like,
like,
I kept putting breaking news in here. Kept that was like
what's
fucking 20 minutes ago. Kept talking about breaking news. Somebody got disqualified from MCS. 20 minutes ago.
yo, hella late, hella late.
All right, so we're Mr. Rower.
Yep.
What's the diet like looking right now? Because a lot of people have been saying you got to challenge Maddie in the Nugget Challenge. What's the diet looking like right now?
Hell no. I don't think I've ever eaten 40. What was it? 40 McNuggets in my
You,
life. Like
oh, the
that's
challenge is 100 nuggets.
no. That's
You're not
not.
killing it. You're not
Hell
hitting
no.
100. You can't eat 40
No.
nuggets. 40.
No. And hell no, bro. No shot.
What's the diet like right now? And what are you ordering? What's the meal? What's the go-to meal you're getting lately? Like when you're gaming or before when you get off or
When I'm
when you're
gaming,
training?
honestly, bro, like I maybe eat like twice a day or once a day. Like I don't really be
Okay.
eating a whole lot. You know what I mean? I'm trying to lose my weight.
Okay. So
You
we're
know,
like
like
so we're on cut season right now.
yeah, like I don't know why people just have this perception that I'm like look like Maddie. I don't. You know,
No, yeah,
I have a
you
lot
got
of
like
muscle
shoulders.
mass in my
Yeah,
body.
you got
You
like
know what I mean?
shoulders and
Like
arms. Yeah, Maddie's just gut. Like he's all gut and neck. It's kind of crazy.
yeah,
He got no shoulders and no like arms and no like, back or nothing. He's a
right.
good guy though.
So it's just nah. Maddie is a different type of dude. Not in terms of like structure, but I'm talking about like the shit that he be doing. But that's besides the point.
Mm, for sure.
I could never do what Maddie be doing, bro.
Mm.
But like that's just 100 McNuggets and like I don't know, man. That's crazy comms. That's just
All right.
crazy.
What's the nugget amount you putting down? I say Earl, you get paid $100
I
per nugget. How many you putting down?
I don't know, 20?
20. If I give you $100 per nugget, you're eating 20 nuggets.
I don't really be eating fast food like that.
All right.
I don't. I don't know why that is so hard to believe.
I'm just saying, like you're a man. Like if I was gonna give you, if I had $100 bill for every nugget you ate, and you could only put
I
down
would give
20.
you shit, I would give you the money back.
All
I
right.
don't know, bro. Like I don't have an infatuation with like eating crazy like that. I don't I don't know, man. That's just not me, dude. Like I just can't do that. No shot.
He's that's how you know Earl's wealthy. You still got the what you got Challenger, right?
Yeah, I still
What
have
you
my
got?
Challenger.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do Uber in the fucking Challenger?
I think well, I can't do actual Uber because it's only a two-door.
Or you gonna do like
You
Uber
know?
Eats?
Yeah, I would be doing Uber deliveries and stuff.
Okay, so like now you're gonna have like but I feel like the Challenger doesn't get good gas mileage.
No, it don't. About it's like 18 or 19 miles to the gallon.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like the thing is, I'd only be doing deliveries in like prime hours. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
prime hours in the Bay Area, you can make a good 150 bucks in 4 hours. You know what I
All
mean?
right. Well, let's ask the chat this right now. Chat, if I give you $100 per McDonald's chicken nugget, how many McDonald's chicken nuggets are you putting down to the chat? I know me, I'm doing like 50, 60. I'm easily doing 50, 60. 100? 80? Damn, Earl, you said 20. You said barely 20. How much time we got? Like a half hour? We'll do a half hour. Shit, I might, yeah. That Earl. Yeah, you might be
What?
cap, Earl. What you eat today? What was the meal today?
What was the meal today?
Yeah.
I had taquitos.
Oh, you a taquito guy. How many
Yep.
taquitos did you have?
8.
8? Okay, you out there. Maddie's a 7 guy. You went 8? Okay. Now, did you dip the taquitos in it? Was there any sauce, salsa with sour cream? What's the dip?
Nah, I didn't have that. I had ketchup.
Ketchup?
Is that what? That's a problem?
What? On a
You've never had
taquito?
taquitos? Yeah, you never had ketchup with taquito?
Oh my god.
What?
How do you put ketchup on Mexican food? That's a violation.
How is it a violation?
That's a violation.
Nah, it ain't that crazy, bro.
All right, now it's crazy because Matty is a big taquito guy, right? And he says he does 2
Yeah.
bites per taquito. How many bites per taquito? Matty does 2 and it's gone. What's your bite? What's your bite
He
per
must be
taquito ratio?
probably 3. Yeah, about 3.
Matty
Yeah.
does 2. And on the last one, he says he just 1 bites it.
So wait. He just swallows that shit?
No, he just he said he folds it up. He cracks it and
Folds
it's
it up?
crazy.
Doesn't those fall? Wait, they fall apart though. You like fold it.
No, he puts it in
Nah.
one corner of his mouth and then it's crazy. We saw him do it. It's nuts. The last one,
Oh, dude, I gotta see this. I can't believe I missed this.
it was crazy. But he
Nah,
does 7.
that is actually crazy.
Now, do you make them yourself? Like you got them in the freezer and you just put them in the toaster oven?
I put them in the stove. Yeah, I'll pop in the stove.
Okay. Do you have a toaster?
Yeah, it's a four-piece
A
toaster.
4 toaster. So you put it down, hit the joint, vroom, and then they pop up.
Yeah.
Okay. No air fryer for the kid. You seem like an air fryer guy.
No, I'm not an air fryer. I got the little. I got the what's it the freaking the what's the thing called? You put pork in there and then it slow cooker.
Oh yeah.
Like you can do it overnight.
Yeah, a crock pot.
Crock pot, that's it. Yeah.
There you go. See, okay.
Yeah,
You're
that's
the
what it's
crock
called.
pot guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the air fryer changed your life. I think it's time. You know, you can get rid of the toaster and you can get an air fryer toaster combo. Boom, goaded.
Yeah.
You know,
You wrong. You ain't wrong about that.
taquitos. All right. I mean, yeah. Matty's a 7 guy. He goes 7 because he said he gets a box of 50, and then he'll go 7. Do you have the box of 50?
I think it's a box of 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you do 8 and 8, you only have 4 left. That's a bullshit meal on the last one.
Well, that's like your late snack meal, I guess, in a way.
See what
You
Matty
know?
says is he'll do because he has a box of 40. He'll do 7, 7, 7, 7, and then the last one he does 12. Like he does a smorgasbord of taquitos.
Like before he goes to sleep.
Yeah. Like he's like,
That's like the worst though. Like it's tough though, like to not eat right before you go to sleep. But like
It
if you're gonna do that, it has to be like 2 hours before. You know what I mean? Like eating it right before going to sleep, that's bad. You know?
It's pretty tough. This is pretty tough. It's pretty
Yeah, it's tough.
All
What
right.
other crazy? Yeah, what other crazy
No.
shit?
So you're on
a minute.
Netflix. What's the show we're watching on Netflix when we're hitting the rower?
It's actually been on Amazon. I've been watching
Oh, Vikings.
Vikings. Yeah, Vikings.
Okay. With what's
I
his name?
stopped watching it, and then and then I watched it back over because I can't take a long break from watching a show, like months break, and then like go back to watching it to where I left off. Like I have to rewatch it from season 1.
I mean,
I don't know if
yeah.
anybody else does that, but
Yeah, it's the right way to do it. You don't want to be like,
Yeah.
I kind of remember, and then,
Right.
when you get in an episode like, damn, did that really happen? I might have missed something.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was the Viking name on damn? What was his name? Fucking, what's the Viking's name? The main
It's-
Viking. What's his name?
I have a horrible memory because of my
my
football
chat.
concussions.
Ragnar.
What's
Yeah,
his
that's
name?
it.
Ragnar. Yeah.
Yo, you got
There was
CTE?
Do I have CTE? I've had a lot of concussions in my life. Yes.
You
Like
got
I've been
stuff
knocked
that,
out. I've been
bro.
knocked out on my feet playing football. Knocked the other guy out. We both knocked each other out in the same hit. So It's yeah, it's
Mm.
I've had my concussions, even in the Marine
That's
Corps.
tough.
Yep. But
Shit. Yeah, Vikings is tough. What's your top
no,
five
Vikes
shows? What's your top five shows of all time?
top 5 shows all time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, just recently I finished Warriors. It's on HBO. It's
Okay.
about the like the gang war that happened in San Francisco. I think it was in the
Okay.
1840s or 1940s or something like that. So
Okay.
which was so that was kind of crazy show. So that's probably if I had to go 5-1, it'd be that number five.
Okay.
Um, number four, I really liked Prison Break.
Okay.
Yeah, Prison Break's probably number four. Number
That's a dub.
three, The Pacific.
Mm.
You know, obviously
See, I
Marine Corps
see.
Pacific
See,
has
I
to be
would
up there
see. I thought Pacific was a letdown compared to the Band of Brothers.
compared to Band Brothers. Hey,
Yeah, Band of Brothers
I
was
have a
epic.
little, I have a little, I have a
Really
little bias. I
from
have a
being in
little
the Pacific,
bias.
from being out on that side of the world.
The Marine Corps, yeah, Japan, yeah.
Mm.
Two, man, 2 and 1's gonna be really hard. Homeland, God, was it Homeland? The
Yeah,
one with
Homeland's a
the,
dub.
yeah, Homeland was probably number two,
That's a dub show.
and then one, damn, one would be, I think one's gotta be Game of Thrones.
Okay. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not a bad
one
list.
is one would be after Game of Thrones. I didn't, I haven't finished Breaking Bad. I have to admit that.
Yeah, you got it on there,
What,
bro.
what, yeah, what ruined Breaking Bad though for me is obviously like in the Marine Corps you have a bunch of laptops and you go out in the field you take whatever other people downloaded in terms of TV shows you put it on your laptop and the seasons were mislabeled. So I watched season one and obviously he was going. Yeah, I think we just found out like he had cancer or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then the season was mislabeled so bad that I watched the first 3 episodes of what ended up being season three, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened to his hair, and that just
Mm.
completely ruined the show for me.
You gotta
So
fight through that. No, you gotta
I
fight through that.
yeah, I have to go back and watch it when I get some time and go back and watch it.
You gotta fight through
So
that.
it just threw me. I know it's a good show though, from what I watched of it. But another show that I was really fixated on was oh, what's it called? It's about his name is like Red, and he has a chick that people think might be his father. Which one's that? Yeah, he solves a bunch of crimes before they happen.
John Redcorn?
No. The Blacklist.
Blacklist.
I like it. I really like it, but the show is just so long
Oh, dude, I
that it
watched like
kind
the
of just
first
got
season and
repetitive.
it started getting like a little OP. It started getting like,
Yeah,
like, all right, this is getting a little dumb. The chick doing way,
right.
she's doing way too much. Like the chick was like Superman, and like I
Yeah,
was like, all right. This is getting a
and
little
and
wild.
it goes on like that for like 5 seasons.
Yeah, no, it's
You
like
know what
it's
I
like
mean?
15 seasons.
It's a long show, and it's
Yeah,
like
I'm
20
like, damn.
episodes a season. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
shit was
that's, so
OD.
that's tough. But yeah, I'd have to say that's my top five in terms of Blind Spot was good. I like Blind Spot,
That's
but
not bad. That's
that's
not bad.
top 5 shows.
Mm.
Movies are harder though. Movies are a
Movies
lot
harder?
harder.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Top five movies. Go. Figure it out.
I'll go from 1 to 5 this time.
Okay. Troy.
Troy is my all-time favorite movie.
Okay.
Yep. I probably watched that one about 15 times.
That shit is like 4
Uh,
hours long of being in a desert.
it's a pretty long movie, but man, that Troy is freaking. It's
Okay.
tough.
Okay.
Two, I'd have to say Friday Night Lights. Friday Night
Okay.
Lights is probably another movie that I've always come back to. Three, dang, three. Um, gotta put a comedy on there. Um, The Hangover.
Okay.
The Hangover would be number three. Four. I was a big Paul Walker fan. I liked Paul Walker's movies. Too Fast, Too Furious is to me is the all-time best Fast and the Furious movie. So I gotta put Too Fast, Too Furious.
Okay. That's a little wild, but
Yeah,
okay.
a little wild. I
Yeah.
don't understand how that's the word. Okay,
I mean,
but
the first one clears.
yeah, eh, first one was good. Um, and number five is probably like this is gonna be like quote unquote off meta.
You're an off meta
Um,
guy.
I don't know if a lot of people have seen it, but it's another Paul Walker movie, and it's called Running Scared.
I mean, I've seen it.
Run,
Top
yeah,
five is crazy for it, but yeah, I've seen it for sure.
it ain't top. It ain't that crazy. Running Scared was a bomb ass movie, bro. That
Mm.
chick's a badass. How she just murked those weirdos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That shit was badass.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is
So yeah,
wild.
that's
That's a good top five. That's a good top five. I mean, versatile.
like come on, you gotta understand that it's gonna be different. You got me on the pod right now. It's gonna be
Yeah,
different from
you're off meta.
what other
You are
people's
off
top
meta.
five is.
You're very off
So
meta.
yeah,
All right, top five snacks. Go.
top five snacks. What are we
Mm.
considering snacks? Like candy? Like what do you consider snacks?
Things you can
Doritos,
eat.
shit like that.
All right, yeah. Things you can eat while you're driving or gaming or like shit you don't got to sit down for.
Number one. Well, my Dorito taste changed. I went from nacho to ranch, Cool Ranch.
Oh, that's a
So
violation a little bit. That's kind of foul, but okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it is. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, two, two. In terms like, I don't know. I've been celery and peanut butter's been fire. I'd have to say number two.
Indeed.
I'm watching your reaction. You gotta stop, bro.
Cause that's fucking nuts. Ain't no way your
You
big
gotta
ass
stop, bro.
is dipping celery in the goddamn peanut butter
I'm
jar.
watching your reaction. You gotta stop, bro.
There's no fucking way. Like that was the most off. There's just no way. Like
Yo.
do you just get the jar? You just dip it and you just put the whole stick in there. And just, is
How
you
was
go
that
to?
not a snack though, bro? Like, nah, you spread the peanut butter on the celery.
Do you put ants on the log?
The what?
You don't put ants on the log?
I don't know what that means.
It's like if you put that and then you put chocolate chips on top of it, or like raisins or something on top of the peanut butter.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, no.
I will tell you, the peanut butter on the celery, not bad. It's not bad. I can't be a hater, but to have it top two is kind of fucking nuts. There's a million things in the world, and like,
Yeah.
So are you like in a 2K rec lobby and you're just scooping the shit out some peanut butter with your celery and just chomping on it? Is that
Nah,
like
to be honest, when I'm streaming, I don't really do anything besides drink water, bro.
Okay.
Not soda. I don't drink alcohol.
Okay.
You know, I don't smoke. I don't do anything like that. I just drink water when I
You're just a
stream.
mushroom guy.
I mean, I haven't done mushrooms since freaking February of last year, 2022.
So you've been sober
Yeah.
mind for 2 years, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost.
There it is.
But that shit's actually. I mean, I don't want to get into that side of it, but it's actually really beneficial for people.
Mushrooms.
It's just yes,
So why haven't you done
Um,
them since February then?
because I don't feel like I need that type of like medicine
Okay.
for me right now. You know, so it's just a little brief history about like mushrooms, but there was a Navy SEAL that had a lot of PTSD issues,
Okay.
and they prescribed him everything under the moon when it comes to like certain medicines.
Okay.
And like none of that stuff worked for him, and they said, hey, you should try mushrooms, and it actually helped really like with his PTSD and accepting it, and he's living a lot more peaceful and happy life because he was introduced to mushrooms. So psilocybin mushrooms, my bad. But yeah, so he's just so it's a journey. I will say that. I mean, for people who don't know my experience, I had a really strong trip on mushrooms where I took 15 grams of like the strongest one. I was very not at peace with my life at the point, and I lost my dad. I think it was a year and a half prior to that, and it was really tough for me, and I just couldn't accept it really. So I was kind of really down, you know what I mean? So when I took them, I was playing 2K in my room off stream, and obviously like the visuals kind of got crazy. I was like, oh shit, I just know I'm going for a freaking ride. And I close my eyes and I just see all these different types of fractals and stuff, and different types of like geometry, and then everything went black. And then that's when I had my like out of body experience where,
Okay.
yeah, so out of body experiences are kind of surreal because you're not really not aware of what is going on at the time unless you've had one before. So it's like um my brain was cycling like through a loop, and it was just like stuff that I was overthinking because I have a habit of overthinking stuff. It's like one of my flaws. I overthink a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have to overthink about. So like I would overthink and it would just be like a constant loop, right? And it would just
Mm.
and every time when something would come up, it would just loop to something else. So that shit was actually really scary because I thought I was gonna be freaking tripping forever. You know what I mean? So I was like, I thought I was cooked. I truly thought I was cooked. I overdid it. Um, and like, what's crazy too is like, your brain is so powerful that you can see so much stuff that you just can't normally do, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing like every single like neuroceptor in my brain like channel over and over. Like it would be like a bright light. It was like electricity, just turning on and turning off. And it was just the craziest freaking thing. You know, I was in probably about the 13th or 14th dimension, whatever. You know, so it's just so that shit really affected me. It lasted once I saw my clock. I was out for about 3 or 4 hours, but it felt like eternity.
Mm.
When you're on that type of stuff, time doesn't exist. No, that fourth dimension is time, obviously, and when you're on a psychedelic, it can feel like 500 years, or it can feel like a snap of a second. You know
Mm.
what I mean? So, luckily, obviously, I woke up. You know, I'm here. You know, so um, when I was like being reborn again, my eyes were barely like opening up again, and it was like everything was super blurry. You know, and it was like the first thing I said to myself was grateful, you know, grateful to be alive. And, you know, that's kind of how my Twitch name, when we rebranded it the Balanced Chakra, I started doing meditation.
Mm.
And I was doing meditation and stuff. And then I was like seeing different colors when I meditate. You
Mm.
know, like green is the heart chakra. And
Okay.
then um, purple. The first color I ever seen was purple, which is the third eye chakra. And that has to deal with like intuition and stuff like that. And it's just like
Okay.
it has to deal with like your pineal gland, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look some of this stuff up. Why am I seeing these type of colors when I'm meditating and just being like with meditation, it's kind of just like you're in your own mind, but there's not really, you're just more quiet. Like to calm your mind, you do breathing exercises and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I was like, you know what, look what these mean, and it was the chakra system. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like I was like, you know, I had a very, very powerful experience, and I was a super big troll, you know, like back in, how much of a troll I was back in
Mm.
that time, and I was like, I didn't really
Back
want to.
when you said like Jimmy G was better than
Yeah, when I said Jimmy G
A-Rod.
was
Yeah.
better than A-Rod, yeah. Um, so it was it was a very profound experience, and it kind of changed my life in terms of trying to bring positivity into the world and being a better person, you know. So it was just yeah, it was just a big moment, and I was like, you know what? Let me change my name. And Twitch, they didn't have I couldn't change my name to something that was already created, like another account. Like I couldn't get like Earl as my name, so I was like, I'm gonna change it to Balanced Chakra, and I was able to get it without asking Twitch to change it. Because you can only on Twitch, he's a partner streamer, you can only change it once. Or
Mm.
vacate somebody's else's account if they're not using it. You know what I mean? So I
Okay.
was like, I went to Balance Chakra. So it's but yeah, so that's how the rebrand happened. You know, I'm a lot better for it now. But yeah, I've changed
There,
my Twitch name a couple times.
There's a throat chakra that's for communication.
What's that?
The
Yeah.
throat
So
chakra.
yep, being able to communicate, being able to just say what you want to say in like a clear and concise matter experience like yeah, it's there's 7.
Yeah, I mean, I was just checking them out. You know, the chakra system.
Yep.
Okay, okay. Now, listen. Are you ready for rapid fire from the chat? Are you ready?
Rapid fire. All right, let's go. This
Are
is
you
gonna get
prepared?
nasty. Yep.
I don't know if I don't know if you're prepared for this. You know, they're going to get nasty. I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to like, I'm going to sip my coffee and watch. So we're rapid fire, Earl. Chat is on. I'm not doing anything.
So somebody's gonna ask me what type of shrooms that I took. I'm sure that's gonna be one. Will I ever box again? Yeah, I do want to take boxing lessons. I think that'd be pretty dope. Top 5 porn stars? I don't know, man. When's the next boxing stream? Am I black? I'm actually white, Cuban, Chiricahua Indian, Irish, German. I'm kind of a melting pot. So do I still mix soups? I've never mixed soups. Was a stupid ass comment.
You never make soup?
I've never mixed soups.
You never like do a little Italian wedding onto your chicken noodle?
No, I did not. I've never mixed soups in my life.
Somebody said they were a bartender and saw you mixing soups at the bar.
Oh yeah, just believe everybody on the internet, right?
I'm just saying.
Everybody's 7 foot tall on the internet with a 10-inch dick. I promise.
But like they said you were on a date and then you just dumped your chicken noodle into an Italian wedding.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I've never mixed soups in my life. How do I go on? Plan on going on my weight loss journey. I'm using the rower a lot. I'm gonna do more hiking streams. That's another plan.
Hiking
just
What's
eating
that,
a lot healthier.
Like go on a hike and bring the stream.
Yeah, I've done it multiple times.
All right.
Yeah, I did. I had a bunch of hiking streams.
Copy.
What type of shrooms did I take? Okay, you guys are gonna laugh, but the strongest mushrooms in the world right now are called penis envy mushrooms.
Penis envy mushrooms.
Yes. Those are the strongest mushrooms that I've taken. I see. I knew the chat was gonna get ugly. You can look them up. Terrence McKenna, look him up. My Action Bronson, no. Maybe one day. Is Purdy the future of the Niners for the next 10 years? Absolutely. Purdy's that guy. Do I enjoy... No, Joe, we got to win the Super Bowl. Do I enjoy being Ragusa? Come on, man. Of course I do. The thing is, Ragusa's never going to have a chance against me. I could stop playing Madden for 10 years, and if Ragusa's still playing Madden, I come back and beat him.
Well, he beat you every time on the first Bot Wars the first week. Like he
did not beat me.
How
many chat rules did he need?
That's part of the game. He owns you the first week. Like he owns you first week. Like he's a first week superstar until you guys learn your little glitches.
Mm-hmm. Top 5 Niners players all time. 1, Jerry Rice. 2, Montana. 3, big Ronnie Lott fan. 4.
It's a good list.
4, actually, let me put Frank Gore number 1, Rice 2,
okay.
Montana 3.
No.
These are my favorite. These are my favorite Niners, right? Not the greatest of all time. Not the greatest of all time. I'm talking about my favorite Niners.
Well, how the hell can fucking Jerry Rice be on there? You ain't watched Jerry Rice or Joe Montana and them?
I did watch Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice played until like 2003.
Yeah,
well, Joe Montana, you just gotta appreciate the history.
All right.
But Frank Gore is my all-time favorite Niner. Just the stuff that he did throughout his career, coming off 2 ACL injuries and out of college, being drafted in the 3rd round and having that type of career. Never complained about anything. Yeah, I'd
All
have to
right.
put
Well, let
him
me
there.
ask you this question: who's better, McCaffrey or Frank Gore?
CMC.
Ooh.
Because of
Okay.
because of it. Frank Gore was an underrated receiving threat. Like he would get like 400 or 500 yards receiving,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not CMC. Frank Gore is the greatest pass blocking running back of all time, but even CMC is a good pass blocker. You know what I mean? Like
Okay. Okay.
CMC is like one of those creative running backs you would
He
try to make in
is.
Madden.
He
You know what I
is.
mean? So
Mm. That's crazy.
yeah.
I didn't think you put him over your Lord Frank. Mm.
I mean, I can't deny the fact though.
Okay. All
Frank
right.
Frank
So
Gore's Frank Gore will always be my favorite Niner, like ever. But like, I'm not going to deny the fact that CMC is literally a creative running back type talent.
so who else rounds out the top 5 Earl favorite Niners?
To's number 4, and then 5.
P Willie. P
Man,
Willie.
this is so close. 5 is really tough because Patrick Willis and Fred Warner, the energy they brought to the team and they continue to bring to the team, that's like 5A and 5B to me. That's too tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me this. Give me 5 Niners you hated,
5 Niners that I hated. Oh,
or at
this
least
this
like a
is
couple.
actually
It's easy.
Kyle Williams, number
The
1.
D tackle. He played for y'all.
No, no,
Who's
no,
Kyle
no.
Williams?
The wide receiver that
I don't
fumbled
remember.
the punt twice against the Giants in 2011. Michael James fumbling in the Super Bowl.
Mm.
3, Bruce Miller because he's a piece of shit human. 4, damn 4. Jared Hayne, another piece of shit. Jared Hayne might actually be in prison now.
Mm.
Apparently, he like sexually assaulted some girl in Australia.
That's tough.
Yeah. 5. Damn 5. I'm not gonna say Alden Smith. I think Alden Smith had so many problems.
He needed some shockers, bro. He needed some penis. What's it called? Penis in
The thing about that though was like his last DUI before he got cut from the team. He got in a fight with Kaepernick over some radio chick.
That's tough.
So
I
that's
never
kind of
felt over
tough.
women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Penis
So
envy. He needed some envy. He needed some envy, bro. That's all.
but who is God? I don't know.
So you just hate the
5th.
players if they mess up in a big game. You just hate them.
Well, they didn't mess. They didn't. The Bruce Miller and Jared Hayne did some
Yeah,
nasty
I'm
shit,
talking about
like
the
not
first
playing.
2. Yeah, the first dude you knew instantly. Kyle
It's not that I.
Williams.
It's not that I hate them. It's just that I probably they're my dislike. I don't really hate anybody. They're my most disliked. I think hate is true. Is truly an evil word, a really strong word. You know, like hate is a very very just powerful word. Honestly.
Indeed, indeed. Juicy had a good question. Were you taking down the Japanese ladies out there in Japan?
Man, I'm not finding in Japan. Like why? When I was stationed in Japan, I only weighed like 195 pounds.
Okay, so you were running.
You've
through
seen
the
the you've
Japanese
seen the
ladies.
pi- you've seen the picture of me
All right,
when I was in the Marine
I
Corps.
didn't say you weren't. But the question was,
Yeah.
were you running through the little Japanese ladies?
That's a story for another day.
Oh,
I can't be
my
telling
gosh.
that in front of 500 people.
I promise you, she not watching. I bet she's not watching. All right, fucking Ming Ling over there in Tokyo is not watching. All right.
The thing is, all right. Let me just explain it a little bit better. When you're stationed overseas, like that, the best thing you could do is if you're trying to like talk to local national women out in Japan is to, if they know a lot of English, that means they've been around the base a lot, right? Now, sometimes they know English because I don't know they're dating somebody or they just take English classes, but Yeah, if they know a lot of English, like they're very fluent, that means
They're
they've
horse.
been I'm not gonna say that, but they just know the base a lot, all right?
They're base lizards.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so yeah, just I tended to talk to Japanese women that were not didn't know
They
so
didn't
much
know
English,
English.
but I wanted to learn more Japanese, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. So you were trying to
So
settle down.
I wouldn't say settle down. There's really no
Okay.
settling down when you're in the Marine Corps in terms of
Okay.
like, because like it's not like you can just stay there in Japan, right?
Mm.
Like you get PCS out unless you get like married, and people get married for the wrong reasons in the Marine Corps or in the military in general.
Mm.
Like people get married to so they can live off base. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So,
There it is.
but yeah,
They said that's why you liked Too Fast and Too Furious the most.
that wasn't even in Japan though.
They said,
That was literally in the United States. Are you talking about Tokyo Drift?
yeah.
God, that's racist. That's,
They said they saw
yo,
one of your girlfriends was in there.
nah, that's wild comms. Chat is
Hey,
undefeated.
telling you, Tokyo Drift.
No, that's funny though.
Jeez.
But yeah. But yeah, no, truly, like the military, like people try to get married to get more money, but you get more money if you're married. You know what I mean? You get
Mm-hmm.
paid more.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you have a dependent, you live off base, you get out free housing.
So you were
You
out
know.
there looking for a little Asian that didn't speak English to settle down with.
No, not really. I mean, I
Mm.
was what? I was 19 years old. You know, I
Okay.
wanted to have fun. You know,
Okay.
all I wasn't an alcoholic back then, but I definitely had fun time with drinking alcohol. Like
Mm-hmm.
I had 7 Long Islands in an hour, and they have a lot of like the base. And like Camp Foster has like a it was the E Club, which is the enlisted club. It's called Ocean Breeze.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still there, but obviously it's been years. But our barracks was on the top of the very top of the hill, and I couldn't walk, so I had to bear crawl back up to the hill.
That's
So
tough.
because it had 7 Long Islands in an hour, so
No.
I was definitely getting shit faced sometimes.
Yeah, the Japanese Long Island is different too.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, it's pretty crazy up there too. Yeah, Long Island's.
jeez. All right. So I got a Mutt roundtable on Friday.
Yep.
What do you think of this Mutt world, the Mutt debate now in the world right now?
Oh, this is my 2 cents on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
My first experience playing Mutt was Madden 15. That was actually the first time I ever gotten scammed playing any type of online game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the
Talk about your
duplication
skin.
card.
Yeah. All right, they got you. How'd they
Yeah,
get you?
yeah. They mess. This is when you can see people's gamer tags when cards are on the auction house.
Okay. How'd they
And I had a rare card. I think I had a Boss Patrick Willis.
get you? Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep, yep. I pulled Boss Patrick Willis, 2 Boss Jerry Rices that year, and a Boss Julius Peppers. So I had a
Fun.
Boss Patrick Willis, and he met the guy messaged me. It's like, hey, do you know what the duplication card glitch? I'm like, no, but you got my attention, right?
Yep.
Uh, so I traded him the Patrick Willis card, and I never got it back. So I was kind of like, oh shit, I just got fucking scammed. I'm not falling for that shit no more.
So
And
you
I
were
think
in
it was
that.
what,
So you were in the Xbox party
yeah, I was on
or what?
Xbox. Yeah, I was
So
on
you
Xbox.
so you
It
guys were like
wasn't
in a
even a
party where
party.
you were
Yeah.
like, yo, it was like the chat
Yeah, yeah,
101.
yeah. Yeah, it was like a party, and then I sent him the card, and I never got it back. He left the party.
It just said book up, and he left the party, and that was it.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
That's tough scene. But
Happens to
I think
everybody.
that was the last year that gamer tags popped up on the card. I think, right?
Maybe I don't
So I don't think
know.
it happened in Madden 16.
I was never a trade
Madden
block
16.
guy or auction guy.
I think this might have been Madden 25 actually. I don't remember. It was close though. It was Madden 25 or Madden 15. But yeah, going back to your question, it kind of correlates to my story about me being in scam. But the feeling that you pull when you pull a card like that, it's like when it's 2+ million coins, you get a nice little dopamine hit. You know what I mean?
That's what it's about.
Um,
That's what it's about.
Dopamine is the most dangerous drug in the world, and it's the most addictive.
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want. That shit is literally in your brain.
It
ingrained in
is.
your brain. You know, everybody's waiting for that next hit.
Mm-hmm.
So when we played Madden, played Mutt, we the cards got so cheap over the last few years, where it's like, oh, I just pulled the golden ticket. Who cares? It's golden ticket cards 400K. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
think at the end, like what, a month before the new man came out, they dropped down to 200K.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, nobody gives a shit about pulling cards. It doesn't feel good no more. You know
It
what I mean?
don't. It don't.
So it's like when you have a chance to pull a card that's super rare. I think that's what they need to add. Honestly, they need to add the numbers on the cards for when you pull them. You know what I mean? I think that's what they had too. Is like on the golden tickets, they only had like 50 out, and you got like the number 47 out of 50. I'm like, oh shit, there's only
Yeah,
three
that's
more of
tough.
these things.
That's pretty tough.
It's a freaking great feeling when you be able to pull that.
Mm.
You know, so I don't know. I just, especially this year, I keep up with Madden. I have more enjoyment watching it than playing it at this stage. And when I see all these free cards come out, and I feel like everybody just wants, and then just doesn't accept for what they're given. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like, you could definitely play. You're not gonna play at the highest level against a bunch of these other guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just not gonna happen if you're not spending loads and loads of dollars. It sucks, but they're giving you cards that are free, that are literally competitive. You know what I mean? That Michael Vick card,
Yeah.
that's one of the most competitive cards that I've ever seen, and it's freaking. He's got a special ability no one other quarterback has in this game right now. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So it's like they're giving out cards that we've never had before, and they're free, and people are complaining about, oh, these cards are free, and like you said earlier, it's skyrocketing all these rest of these good other cards to get that card. You know what I mean? So yeah, it sucks for people that are trying to go no money spent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put Joker Kill in that situation or that conversation. No money spent, because the amount of hours he puts in, that dude's a true grinder. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He's not like the rest of the no money spent guys. Like he truly grinds the game.
He
So,
wants it. He wants it. He gets after it.
for sure, for sure. So it's just like, but other guys that are no money spent, I get their frustration, and they want to compete. It's tough. It's tough for them to compete. But yeah, in terms of stuff like that, yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. It's just like I want limited cards to be expensive, but you kind of want the other cards to be like scale up to that. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm excited for my roundtable opportunity. To talk
What do you
to
think
people.
about what do you think about playing perfect and losing?
That's impossible.
Quote unquote perfect.
That's impossible.
That's what I said.
Crybabies say
That's
that.
what I said. That's what I said.
I-
I don't
if
think
you-
you can play perfect and be in a close game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Perfect means this motherfucker doesn't get a yard. That's the word perfect,
Right.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're perfect on both sides of the ball. You can't be
Yeah.
perfect on one side.
And
No.
if you played say you played perfect offense, then you'd use all the clock and you'd never be able to score, right? That would be a perfect
exactly.
offense. They just overrate
Right.
the word perfect. You know, just because you scored every drive or something, you know, you might have played an efficient offensive game, but you know, there's two sides to Madden, and there's more than two sides. There's really, you know, the time factor, you know, when you took your shots down the field and how you played defense, and sometimes you got to play defense aggressively. There's so much more than just scoring every single time you get the ball in Madden, you know. So there's always something you can do better. I think the lack of accountability in the Madden community has run rapid.
Yes.
It has run
Yep.
rapid, and it's always been like that. And I think that directly turns back to the MUT community. Like, you know, you're not having fun and you're not enjoying the game because you're not that good at it. You know, it's not about the cards and what team you have and everything like that, because although it does make a difference, you know, it's not the reason why you're losing, and it's not the reason why you're not having fun. The reason why you're not having fun is you're not very good at a game, you know. And Madden's not a game you can be shitty at and have fun. I don't think it is. Like Fortnite and a good old, you know, Apex, I'm not good at it. Even Call of Duty, I'm not good at it, but you still have fun at it, right? Like, all right, shit,
Right.
let's go out and run around. It's still fun. But I don't
Right.
think Madden's a game that's fun if you're not good at it, because you're just getting shit beat down your leg. You're throwing picks. Your defense isn't stopping anybody. So I don't think it's possible to be bad at Madden and still have fun. So I think that's one of the biggest.
And I
things
think-
yeah,
I think that's with every game, really. You know what I mean? Why play the game if you're not having fun with it? Do you have fun losing? No. I mean, people complain about skill-based matchmaking all the time, you know, and it's just like, That's the other topic. I'm sure you're trying to. We're short on time or something, but I think in terms of playing perfect, like you have so many other opportunities up until you got caught on by three people. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, one play doesn't determine the game.
that's the biggest argument people have against it is like, oh, well, I played perfect defense and he threw right at three people, but did you play perfect defense at three plays before that to get him off the field? No, you didn't. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I don't believe in the play perfect and I lost. That's impossible.
right,
You know,
but yeah,
like the Niners ain't played perfect against the Eagles. They almost did. Like after the first quarter, they did pretty much. You know,
hmm
it's pretty perfect. You know, but shit, you know, there it is. That's what happens. All
right.
right, you know how to do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Are you a trivia guy? I take you for a trivia guy.
I'm a pretty decent trivia guy. I would say I'm better at spelling bee than trivia, but we can do this.
Spelling bee? You versus Maddie spelling bee right now. Do you beat Maddie in a spelling bee?
I'd probably be 98% of this chat.
You beat Maddie in a spelling bee.
Oh yeah, I'd be Maddie.
Maddie, let's go. It's your opportunity. He can spell. There it is. There it is. Damn, that's tough. I don't know. You might have wrote a check your ass can't cash here, Earl. I don't know.
You think so? All right.
Maddie
I
is
got locked in
Canadian.
then.
He's Canadian. Like they do their schooling in Canada is different.
There he is.
Oh shit. Hold on, guys. I gotta ask Maddie the nugget question.
Yeah, I got it. If he's really gonna do 100 nuggets, I have to see that.
I Earl, you're okay. We didn't talk about a couple of things. You're not putting. You're trolling about the ketchup, right?
No, I'm not a big hot food,
It's
spicy type
Mexican,
person.
bro. I don't care. You like you don't need ketchup. Like don't put anything. Nothing's better than ketchup on
I feel like
taquitos.
what ruined hot shit,
That
hot
actually made
spicy
me
shit for
mad.
me is having a ghost pepper.
Hmm.
That ruined it. I was tricked into eating a ghost pepper in the Marine Corps, and I had the cold sweats. I was shaking. Like the farthest part I would go into eating something hot would be like a level 4 out of a level 10 curry.
Hmm.
I'm not a big spicy guy. Spicy's overrated. You don't even enjoy it.
Like I was thinking about doing the one chip, and then a lot of people were telling me like, dude, don't do it. So
Yeah, no, one should. Debbie made me do it because he's kind of mean to me. But
You
other
didn't
than that,
even like you just spit it out instantly. Like you
no, no,
smelled
no,
it and
no.
threw up.
I promise you, I swallowed. And then you missed my other question. Earl, is Little Devil a mod for you?
yeah.
Okay.
That's it, Maddie?
No, that was my only question.
Oh, you wasn't gonna tell Earl about Little Devil?
No, because me and Earl know that Little Devil is real.
Hmm.
Earl knows. Earl, did you see Earl's stories about Japan? He knows how to find girls.
All right, Earl, this is what happened. So Maddie got wind that
Bro,
Little Devil was a female, right? So then Maddie on the side whispered Little Devil like, "What's up? How you doing? I like seeing you in the stream. Blase, blase.
that's
Maybe
Cat.
we
He
get." And
actually
then
whispered
okay, now
me.
you're interrupted. Okay, anyway, let me mute Maddie real quick. You know this is pretty easy. All right, boom. All right. So Maddie's texting Little Devil on a whisper, and then he sends the Snapchat. So they didn't link up on Snapchat, and they're sending snaps back and forth, sending the food and everything like this. And all of a sudden, Maddie gets a picture, and it was a little dick, and Maddie was like, "Whoa!" And what was crazy was, and the whole time on the Snapchat, Little Devil's name was Juan. That was the wildest part. And it was like little, the name was Juan that was popping up, and then Maddie got a little dick pic. But it happened right after a lot of food pics were like passed back and forth, and all of a sudden it was a little Juan strap. So that's why Little Devil doesn't come around because Maddie scared her away. It was nuts.
It's a pretty interesting theory.
It's not a theory. Maddie told us. He told us.
Hello?
Yeah,
You're
well,
back.
we
No.
were.
Bro, okay, no, no. Oh my god. I don't even know how to respond to that.
But you told us there's nothing to respond to it.
You guys were the ones who told me that she's a guy. I still believe she's a girl.
You said
I
her
didn't
name
even know
was
her-
Juan.
Well, this is. I mean, Skimbo. First of all, Skimbo's a troll. right? So anything that you tell Skimbo or you make some sort of stuff up to Skimbo, he's gonna turn that shit 180 degrees any way he wants to spin it for comedy and entertainment.
Mm.
Am I wrong?
Mm-mm.
Hmm. I mean, I've been banned in the stream for 2 years.
He's still not banned?
I'm still banned in there.
I mean,
I did
don't know
kind
how
of
you get
troll him
banned.
though.
Yo, you
I
asked
did
him
kinda
like,
troll
why
him.
did he call timeout or something when he was in a real
I
game?
asked him. He was showing a clip of him fumbling. I think it was on a money drive, and I asked him like, "Hey, dude, you know, I always play on conservative on my money drive. Where you want conservative?" And then boom, I got banned.
Hmm.
So
I mean, that's tough, bro. You can't ask
yeah, I
questions
mean,
like that.
I don't know if it was a valid ban, maybe a 24-hour, but
Would
24
you
hours.
call Skimbo one of
Like
your friends, Earl?
he said, I was banned. A friend?
Yeah.
I would say he's an acquaintance.
Okay. Okay.
That's tough.
I would
I
say
can
he's an
spell. I
acquaintance.
don't think like Earl. I'm a college graduate. I got a
Mm.
like I can spell.
You're a college graduate, but you're a lunch lady.
Mm.
Okay, that's
That is
Earl. We're
tough.
supposed to be
That is
Earl.
tough.
We're supposed to be chubby brothers, and you like that was low. That was a low blow. That's like Ric Flair. That was low. Like, we're supposed to be family. 'Cause we're both like big, and we're in the Madden community, and we're kind of the same. Like,
Build.
yeah, no, just like we got the same mindset on a lot of things.
Um, the stuff that you say, especially to other women that happen to pop into
Hmm?
W stream,
Mm.
is that's where we kind of draw the
I'm
line when it comes to our
I'm greeting
comparisons.
them. Zoe
So
told
yeah,
me to
yeah,
do that.
because Maddie's
Like,
too,
welcome me.
Maddie's too like, he's too hype when women come around. Earl is what you're saying.
I don't know if that's a word to use for that. I think and the thirstiness goes. I don't even know. It's like extreme thirst. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Like
you know,
you're in the desert and you absolutely need a drink of water.
yeah. That's
I
you.
think that's what happens to Maddie when it comes into other streamers that happen to
So
be
you're
the
saying my
female
love life.
gender coming into
You're
the
saying my
stream.
love life is like the desert. That's what we're saying.
I
Like,
mean, you take it however you want to. I think I said it pretty decently, respectfully.
other than the
All
You
right.
know
sheep.
what I mean?
W Skimbo.
All right, hold on.
Okay, it can't be like super hard though. That's gotta be like a it can't
Whoa,
be.
whoa, what?
No, I'm saying for the spelling bee, it can't be like no crazy like. It's gotta be like regular words. Are we doing Canadian spelling or American spelling on words?
Dude, first of all, we're doing regular spelling. All right. All right. You guys ready? All right. First one with 3 wrong answers is disqualified. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is Earl's show. He's going to go first. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to make Maddie go first. This is Earl's show. Maddie got to go first. All right.
W.
That way, you know what I'm saying? All right. Here we go. Maddie, your first word is colleague. Like, you and Carla are colleagues.
No S at the end, right? Like
No
just
S, no
colleague.
S. Yeah, just colleague.
COLEAGUE. Colleague.
That's wrong. It's 2 L's. You only said 1 L. That's 1 X for
Oh,
Maddie. He's out
that's
early.
tough. I think the Canadian spelling's two. I mean, one O. Are we sure?
Dude, yes, I'm literally looking at the word.
Wait. I knew
Colleague
it.
has 2 L's. All right,
I was
Earl.
going. I was going back and forth on that.
Mmm.
Here we go. Dumb fat fuck. Yeah.
Damn. All right, Earl. Mischievous. Mischievous.
Mischievous. MISCHIEVOUS. Mischevous. Mischievous.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Yes.
I'm wrong?
Mischevous. There's an I in there. You went just E. We're 1-1 right now. This might be the fastest. This might be the fastest spelling bee of all time.
No, I
here.
don't get any more wrong. I'm
All right,
good.
Maddie. Here we go.
No.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mhm.
All right, Psychiatrist, Maddie. Psychiatrist.
Um, can I get like 10 seconds to think about it?
I mean, listen. Damn, Maddie.
Can I get a skip?
Skip.
That's pretty hard. Like that's
Wait, what was the word? Sorry, I zoned out.
no.
Psychiatrist. You all right, Earl? You on the penis envy over there? You all right?
No, I was just zoning out. I was reading something.
P S C C P. No wait. P S C
What did you say? Start from the beginning.
P S C. Is that right? No, wait, no. Okay, no. Let me reset. P S Y C H A R I S T. Yeah, because the P he's silent.
I mean, no, wrong.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Bro, that's a
wrong.
crazy hard word. Like if you're okay, like there's no way the chat gets it. Like if you have Ann in here, you think Ann's spelled psychiatrist?
And
Or
are you
Carl?
not facing? You're facing Earl.
Bro, Earl's not spelling psychiatrist.
I mean, he's cooking right now. He's cooking.
Oh, I can steal?
No. Oh, you know that
Oh.
word? Oh no, we're not
No,
doing
no,
another
you're
word.
like no,
right.
we're not.
We're gonna give him another word here. Here you go, Earl.
All right.
Pandemonium. Pandemonium.
Pandemonium. Wait, pandemonium, right?
Yeah, like, yeah.
All right. P.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Don't mess me up, Maddie. Pandemonium. 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 MONIUM.
That's wrong.
That's so much.
That's
That's
wrong?
wrong. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's pan.
Where'd I
with
mess
an E
up?
With an E. It's not panda. It's pan E at the end, like pandemonium.
This ain't no regular spelling
Pandemonium.
bee.
All right, we're 2-2.
Why do I feel like that's like UK spelling?
Oh my God, dog. Are we serious right now?
No, we've
Did
had
you
this.
kiss
We've
fun?
had this happen before.
Oh
We've
my-
had this happen before.
That's just What the fuck is a pandemonium? Oh my God, these are some hard ass words. All right, Betty, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Negotiate.
NEGOTIATE.
Okay,
Negotiate.
Maddie gets one right. Okay.
We're back.
I can't lie. I drifted down to 7th grade. We were on 8th and 9th grade. That was a 7th grade word. So
No.
now we got to give Earl a 7th grade word.
Seventh grade was my favorite year.
Yeah, I mean, you killed the
My
7th grade
room
word.
teacher. He was like,
All right,
Mr.
here we go.
Stubbs.
Okay. Here we go, Earl. Let me give you secretary.
Secretary. SECRETARY.
Okay. We're all tied up here. All right, Maddie. We're staying in 7th grade. Seems like our wheelhouse right here.
Yeah, seventh.
Yeah,
is the
7th
wheelhouse.
grade is our wheelhouse.
Hey,
All
I
right,
don't
Maddie, here we
remember
go.
7th grade words being this freaking hard.
All right.
Not like secretary is a hard word, but pandemonium
Fuck,
and freaking what was the
All right,
other
here we
one?
go. No, they were 8th grade. I had to drop down for the 3rd round. All right, here we go, Maddie. Pamphlet. I opened up the pamphlet.
All right. There's I know it's PAM.
Okay.
PAM PHLET.
Okay. 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 A
Is that
little
right?
sussy. Yeah, a little sussy. Might be a little Google action over there from Maddie.
No, no,
Little
no,
Yeah,
no,
sus.
no face,
no, no,
no
no.
Little
face
I'm
cam
not.
sus.
either.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
No
no.
Little
face
You
sus,
can
cam.
put on
Earl.
my
Little
cam. I'm not
sus.
mad at it. No, no,
Little
no.
sus. Little
Cam.
sus from Maddie. Okay,
I'll turn on my
little
cam. I'll turn on
sus.
my cam.
Little
I'm playing
sus.
Madden.
What the
Little
hell,
Closer.
sus.
Maddie?
Dog, there's no
Bro,
way.
Why are you
there's
half
just no.
naked?
There's just no way. This is what we're doing right now.
I have no shirt on. I have
Oh
shorts
my
on.
god.
You
Sweaty
wouldn't
playing
even
Madden.
warn W streaming.
Yeah, like you can't just be a butt. Yo.
Bro, I have my. Can guys not have shirts off on Twitch?
Oh my
Someone
god.
takes his shirt
Dude.
off.
All right, chin cam.
Oh my god. Now I can't focus.
This is how he's gonna get you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Earl needs this to tie. Ooh, reprimand. Reprimand.
Reprimand.
Yep.
REP
Mm-hmm.
RIMAND. Reprimand.
Okay, ties it up. Okay.
No way.
Back to Maddie. Here we go.
I thought I had him showing the fat. God damn.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta put two hands on the controller on last time.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Maddie, you gotta spell the word extraordinary.
EXTRA extra ONARY.
Wrong.
Extraordinary.
Wrong. Wrong.
Ex-
Wrong.
extra.
You missed like 6 letters.
Oh,
He's just like you just missed.
Yeah, I'm playing my Super Bowl. Oh my
You
god.
missed 6.
Wait,
you missed
can I get a
6.
retry?
No. All right, Earl for the win.
All right.
For the win.
How close was I?
You were far off.
Yeah, that was tough. I can't lie, that was tough. All right.
Are we
For
sure that was
the
grade
win.
7?
For the win. Here we go. Let me see a good one. Damn, Maddie, you really got a grade 7 word wrong. I can't even find one that's like.
No,
Earl's
you
gonna
took
flood.
definitely grade. That was a grade 10. You scrolled up.
Give me a ninth grade word.
Oh, you want ninth? Oh, who wants to dunk on
Let me
you? With a
destroy him.
ninth? No, you don't. No, ninth grade is fucking nuts.
Is it really?
All right, you can watch.
I had
gotta give him a
crazy amounts of
chance.
sex in 9th grade.
Maddie, you would have Maddie.
9th grade was my peak.
Don't you?
I was on the
here
baseball
we
team
go.
and stuff.
Correspondence. For the win. Correspondence.
Is this ninth grade?
Indeed.
Okay. Wait, why are you in emo only?
So the check can't cheat.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Correspondence. Correspondence. CORRE. Correspondence. SPO. Spondence. DANCE.
No.
No. ENCE. Oh my god.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god. Wow.
I had a
go.
feeling it was
Back.
in E,
That's-
but I was like,
Oh, it's crazy life.
All right, man. Here we go. Are you ready?
Can we go to the grade 6?
No. We're on
Here.
grade 9 here.
Grade 9?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Here, Maddie. Philanthropist.
All right.
Philanthropist.
Is it not like...
You got a time limit too, you
I
cheating
don't-
ass.
I don't even have a guess.
You're quitting?
Philanthropist. I mean,
wait, what's this one? Philanthropist?
Philanthropist.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's Earl gets
Let me
it,
steal?
you can win.
yeah, still.
Yeah.
Let's go. For the win.
Earl can steal.
All right. Philanthropist. 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 THROPIST.
There it is, the dub
Philanthropist.
for Earl. Guess the dub from Philanthropist.
God.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have got that.
Let's go.
Earl is
That's
officially
GG's only.
smarter
I
than
feel like I
Maddie.
had some pretty hard words.
No, that
Earl's
was tough. That was tougher
officially-
than the ones versus Ragusa.
Yeah, Earl is officially smarter than Maddie.
And
There it
Spoto.
is. There it is. The betters win.
Let's
The
go.
betters win.
Never
It
a
was
doubt.
tough for you guys. It was tough for you guys. Y'all
Yeah,
fought
it was
through it.
definitely made you think. Definitely makes you think a little bit more
Yeah, I
than
fought
the
through
other
it.
words. Yep.
Jeez. All right, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think I saw somebody ask me what my Twitch was. It's Balanced Chakra TV. I could put in. Can I put it in the chat?
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
bet.
Balance Chakra TTVs.
Or Balanced Chakra, just as
Yeah.
the name. Put here. Copy link. But yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm on my Twitter too.
There it is, the chakra. Right there.
You can find me
Boom.
there. Yep. So, how long did I serve? I served 5 years paid. 5-year contract when it's an MP because almost a year is dedicated to training.
Mm.
So,
There it is. So are you
All
back
right.
for are you back for next Bot Wars?
yeah, man, come on now.
I mean,
you don't even need to ask me
You're
that.
hot right now. You're hot. You got you're one up on Ragusa right now. He's grinding though. You're not grinding. I don't know if
The
you'll
thing,
be
like
ready.
I said, W, I could not play man for 5 years and come back and beat Ragusa and Bot Wars. Come on. It goes for anybody in the chat. It goes for anybody. So.
There it is. All right, buddy. Thank you for coming on. I know the Niners
course,
won, so
man.
you were super happy. Just know if the Niners lost, you would not come on the show. Just know
I
that.
would have still
All right.
came on just a little bit more spiteful, I guess, in a way. A little more depressed, but
Yeah,
you know,
Don't
this
worry.
podcast was long overdue.
for sure.
You know, so
All right, my
but yeah,
man.
appreciate you bringing me on and let me talk my shit. So
There it is. GG's
doubt.
only. We'll talk soon.
yes,
my
sir.
man. All
Yes,
right.
sir. Have a good night.
There he is, the Chakra Man.